Hello. I feel slightly less talented than being able to sing and do magic, but this morning, in this morning's PowerPoint karaoke, I talked about my wedding 3 weeks ago, and I talked about how the morning afterwards we were cleaning up and we found a used tampon in the garden, and we shared theories around how that might have happened. You're going to be really pleased to hear we're not going to be talking about used tampons. Yeah, because gross, and I don't know how that happened. Instead, we're going to be talking about the world's worst jobs. So when I was younger, I wanted to be a vet, and so I worked at loads of animal rescue centres and veterinary clinics until I figured out I don't really like animals all that much, and so I went in advertising and sold my soul. But I worked at a rabbit rescue centre, which sounds lovely, and to the guy who did the wonderful dog rescue thing, I'm sorry, because I hated it. I literally had to clean maggots out from like under rabbit armpits. It was disgusting. So I'm going to talk through what the world's worst job was, which is working at a rabbit rescue centre. So the worst thing about that job was there's no science in picking rabbits and maggots out of rabbits. Like, that's disgusting, and it is not sexy. Like, when you think Playboy bunnies, you don't think maggot-infested Playboy bunnies. There is nothing sexy about that job. And you kind of have to keep calm. Like, one of the rabbits was a schizophrenic rabbit. Like, that's a legit thing. You have schizophrenic rabbits. And so you've got to keep calm. You've really got to know your stuff and be like, this rabbit's not going to kill me. It's just a rabbit. And you kind of worry. You think maybe one day somebody's going to bring in an animatronic rabbit and they're going to be like, this is it. This is how I meet my death. Like, they've got rid of it because this thing is fucking evil. And this is the issue, is that you go online and the people that are interested in like maggot-infested rabbits, like porn-wise, they're gross. Like, picture that, but with maggots all over them. Like, that's really grim. And they'd be the kind of people that don't really know what a rabbit is. They'd be like, it grew too big. Like, it was really, really bad. And so that was what made me move out of rabbit rescue. Like, you don't want to be doing that stuff. Like, you meet men who wear cowboy boots. Like, that's not a career choice. You're never going to date a man who wears cowboy boots. And so this was me at the end of the day. I'd be like, no more, I can't do this. Advertising will be better. It has to be better than this. Oops. And so I'd cry. I'd go home and I'd cry. I'd be this little baby. I'd just be like, there were so many maggots. It was so, so horrible. And these old guys would come in and they'd be like, just give me a friend. I want a rabbit to look after me through my final years. Those were the good days. It'd be like, I want a companion. I want something to look after me, and this rabbit's going to be awesome. And you think, yeah, maybe there's a shred of light in this job. It can be fun. And like most major industries, it was run by a lot of Jewish men. So not dissimilar to advertising. And then there was this guy that just came in and invented a pool table. He set it up and he was like, come on rabbits, come and play. And we're like, yeah, we still don't get it, and you told us last night it doesn't work. So that's it, the world's worst job.